Have you been wondering how you're going to add these stars on maybe an American flag or a firefighter's flag or a police flag or whichever flag you want to make, and you want to add all these 50 stars on it, and you've been wondering, how do I do it? Well, you're in luck today. I started making this and I was like, oh, probably someone out there could benefit from this tutorial. So to start, you're going to need these loop yarn. This one is the Lion brand yarns. I got it from Hobby Lobby. So that's the loop yarn we're going to use to work these stars. You're going to need your stitch markers. These are lifesavers. If you don't have this, I don't know. These are lifesavers, okay? Then you need your lighter and your scissors. For the loop yarn, you need 6 loops. Okay, you need 6 loops and 2 tails, one on each side. This is how I do it. When I get the loop yarn itself, it comes like this. That's why it's called looped. They're already looped together. So you count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count 8 and I cut it off. Then the 2 end ones, I split them up. The ones at the end, I split those 2. And I should have 6 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 2 tails. That's how you get that. Next, I have my stitch markers. These are lifesavers. So I use the stitch markers to mark the places where I want the stars to be. This is going to save you a lot of stress and a lot of mishaps. I have these toothpick so I can be able to show you where I'm going to be inserting the loops from, because I already marked it. Then sometimes I need a chapstick because the loops might be really tight to get through. So occasionally I use this to be able to push through, but not all the time. So with these toothpicks that I have here, I'm going to show you where I'm going to go in. Now that I'm going to be working on this one, hopefully you can, okay, I'm going to work on this one so you can see what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this several times so you can get a hang of it. I would warn you now, this adding the stars takes as much time as making the whole blanket. Yes, just so you know, it takes as much time as you will need to make a full blanket to add these stars on. They are tedious like that. So because I've marked here, you might be wondering, how did I know where to mark? I graphed it out. I have the graph. The graph is on Etsy, mostly just because of the star placement. For the blanket itself, I did 4 rows of each color. This is a firefighter blanket that I'm making for a firefighter. So it's not like the blue for American flag, but they're all the same pattern. They all have 13 they all have 13 stripes on it. So it's the same thing, just the colors that are different. So now I'm going to use the toothpick. So if I grab this, where I put this is a loop that I put on, this is a loop that I put the stitch marker on. It's a loop here. So just on the side of that loop, I'm going to go 1 hole below it, then put 1 here. The one on top of it, which is where the stitch marker is actually, I'm going to put another toothpick there. Then the one on top of this is a loop here, so there is a hole. I'm going to go to the one above it, which is here. Okay. Then the other 2 is going to go the same row this one is coming out from, is going to go on this side. The same one is going to go on this side. So now I have this hole here in the middle that is demarcating these 2, the left and the right. There's 2 holes here. Okay, so there are 2 holes here. Now I'm going to, I'll still come back to those 2 holes that are here. Now I'll grab the loops. I'm going to start going into each hole that I've already marked from behind. Okay, this is what it looks messy on the back. I'll tell you that it looks messy. It doesn't look pretty at the back, but from the back, this is the first hole. This is the second one. This is one here. This is one here, and this is the one up top. Okay, so I'm going to go in from this one. See, when I push it out, it's coming on this side. That means this one has to go. Okay, then the second one, I do it line by line. The second one I put on the second hole. Okay, Then the third one goes up top, which is from this hole here. That's the third one. Then 4 and 5 goes on the side. Come on, there you go. It's 4. And the fifth one comes out here. Then the sixth one is coming out from the middle, which is where I have the stitch marker. So I'm going to get rid of the stitch marker, hold it down. See, my finger is behind. I'll pull the sixth one from it. Then the hole right under, which is the one in between these two, I grab this end loop and pull it through. So now you have something like this. 1, 2 on the left, 3, 4 on the right, 5 up top, 6 in the middle, and then this one, just this is the end loop, like one tail. I just grab one tail and bring it out on that side. Now I'm going to get all these together. This is how I do. I always want to have everything to look the same, So I grab the last loop. I grab the first loop. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 6 is in the middle. 1 goes over 6. Okay. Then I grab 4. This is 4. Yeah, 4 over 6. Okay. Then this is 5. 5 comes. Okay. Then I grab 2. Then the last one will be number 3. Okay. So I still have a little bit hole here. The tail goes in. This is to hold everybody together. I pull that down, then try to make sure these ones are sticking together. Okay, pull it. Then through the same hole where I brought it out from is where I'm going to push it back so it comes out behind. Then I tie this. I double knot it. Then I'm going to cut it off with the scissors and then use the lighter to bond the end so it doesn't start unwinding or fizzling away, because this, say, if you pull on it, sometimes it just comes out, but when you burn it, it keeps it tight. Like, sorry, when you burn it, it prevents it from unraveling. Okay. Okay, now we've done this, I'm going to do this again. Okay, we'll grab this is the loop yarn. You want to make sure you have 6 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 end tails. Okay, then you pick the one you want to work on. Smooth this. I want to put it here so I don't scatter the whole thing or make a mistake. Like you can see, I already have my stitch marker to mark where I need it to go. Okay, besides it, below this one is a hole here. There's a hole here. Where are my toothpicks? Okay, forgot them. So there's a hole here, here. Then above where the stitch marker is, to the side, Okay, you grab your loops and you start looping. You want to loop from behind. This one is 1. This one is 2. Okay, that one. This one is 3. Come on, top. There we go. Then 4 and 5 to the side. 4, 5. Okay, we have one more, right? Yep. So now we can take out the stitch marker so we can get it out from there. Okay, see, it's on the same line with this one. Then the tail, just one tail, doesn't matter which one, you pull it out from there. Now, see, we have 6 of them, then including the tail 7, but let's just leave it at 6 so we don't confuse ourselves and wonder where is the 7th one from. It's just 6. Now you start looping them all over each other. Like I mentioned earlier, once I start with, if I started with number five first, I'm going to stick with number five to loop them together. But I always start with number one to loop one, then four, five, two, and then six. So you want to, anyone you start with, you want to make sure you run with that one. So the stars all look the same. You don't want to, if you started with one over six, and then the next one you're doing 5/6, something like that. Just that's my what I think, or that's my personal preference. You can do what you want or what you feel comfortable doing, and just like that, you have the star. So see, it is pretty. Like when you're done, the whole 50 stars, it is very, very beautiful. But when you're done, honestly, your back won't feel the same. It is very, very tedious to do this hand method. You can use iron on, or use the glue patches, or yeah, iron on patches, or use glue to add the 50 stars. That is easier, that is quicker to do, or than this one. But this is really pretty, and at least when you're gifting it to somebody, the person will really appreciate that you handmade the stars on it. Okay, I'm going to continue doing the rest of it, and when I'm done, I'm going to be showing you what all 50 of them looks like. Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm all done on the stars. This is what the back is looking like. The back doesn't look pretty, but it looks good. So each of the end tails that we had, I did make a double knot on each one, then trimmed it and burned it down so it doesn't start fizzling out, or starts, yeah, so it doesn't start fizzling out, because this yarn is very, very brittle. It's very, very brittle. I don't know what I'm saying, but I did burn it down. And this is the front. Okay, this is what the front looks like. The stars, all the 50 stars are all aligned, properly aligned, each one in its segment, each one in its section. And yes, there's 50 of them. This took me about 4.5 hours to complete. Like I mentioned earlier, it does take as much time as it will take you to actually make the blanket, to add these stars on it. Honestly, it does take time. But look at it, it looks really pretty. Did you enjoy this video? Let me know in the comment section. If you had any questions, let me also know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.